Hi guys, today I have a game for you on my Tier 10 Premium French Light Cruiser, the Colbert. Of course, I'll be showing you the captain build and my modules, but I do forget them off the top of my head. Now, usually at Tier 10 you see a lot of people playing the Smolensk and screaming that that thing's overpowered, it's broken, and you know what? The Smolensk is doing its job as far as being just a high DPM damage farming ship. The difference between the Colbert and Smolensk is so much easier to play because you have instant concealment at your demand in smoke. The advantage the Smolensk has over the Colbert is smoke, and I do believe it has torpedoes. The Colbert only has a speed boost and a lot more guns. The way I look and view and play the ship is it's a Tier 10 French Atlanta. This thing's got guns everywhere, like an Atlanta does. Hell, even like the St. Louis at Tier 3. So that's usually how I do play it. I do know I'm running IFHE because you do need it on a ship. And I try to play this ship similar to an Atlanta that has an extra 3 kilometers. At least how I have my Atlanta build is with AFT. If you stay relatively close to a destroyer, as soon as he sees it, you won't be spotted, and you can absolutely help demolish the guy. Now, I was trying to take up an aggressive position at E7, but, you know what, I see the DD, I'm going to take some shots in on him eventually. And this stops me from putting my push into the spot I wanted to do. But, so I was trying to follow the Grozovoy. If he was going to go into B, I was going to support him. I know the Repulp's not in range, but travel time and him moving forward, I'm hoping for a couple of lucky hits. Now, of course, because I did get spotted by the gearing, I'm going, it did force me to turn out, but then I see a Curvers taking a very aggressive approach. Now, because of all the smoke that is around C, I will eventually pop in and out of concealment. Now, the thing with the Colbert is you have to use the terrain around you to your advantage. Now look, I popped my speed boost, but I'm going to be slowing down to a stop or a reverse or a crawl to punish this curve first because I'm using the island that is breaking line of sight. Something else is spotting this gentleman. It's clearly not me. And I'm just utilizing the island to my advantage. Now, of course, something comes out of smoke and spots me. But the Curver still can't shoot me because, well, it's got an island in a way while I have nice, very high shells. Now, I start moving forward because just sitting here is not the wisest. Try to avoid those shells by turning and see just a little bit of distance tells me that was definitely one of those destroyers that was the one spotting me as I'm just continuing to punish the poor Curvers. Doing the exact same thing a Smolensk does, but I have to do it in the other. And using natural concealment. Unless most doesn't last forever either, guys, and if he wants to continue to get damage, unlike me completely still missing the curve first, he's going to have to do some of this in the open. As I take a nasty hit from the curve first. I believe it was Pens, not a Citadel, because, well, we don't hear any ringing. Now, I definitely need to put some distance between myself and the curve first. And curve first max secondary range is 11.7. How do I know this? Because I played a lot, but also at 11.7, you can see that the secondaries were stopped shooting. Now, the Kerfers, for whatever reason, just took a very aggressive approach. I don't know why he did this. Really not going to gain anything, and I mean, 70k and counting damage is what I've pretty much done to just this Kerfers alone. Oh, just like a Scomansk would do, but he has smoke. And why I'm going to keep saying that is, it's not the ship, guys, it's the captain. You saw the Hindenburg game where our Scomansk came, and there's nobody to spot for him. He has no advantages. I don't know why that guy came with us to that area, especially seeing the ships that were around. Nobody was going to spot for him on smoke except for Bongs and myself, and most battleships are going to run away once they see a smoke cloud. They're just shooting at it. They don't want to deal with it. And the easiest thing to do is to just run away. You could make an argument in the Hindenburg game whether or not those Kerfers made the right call. If they both would have pushed into someone else, easily would have died. But you know what? Hey, you put distance between it, and they completely neutralize us commands. It's how you deal with these ships. It's the same way you deal with the Belfast guys. Just be out of its range. Even if they go max range. Oh, you're not spotted? Don't shoot. Let him waste his smoke cloud. Let him waste his advantage. Now we're pushing back into B as the Shimmy was the one capping it. And I don't understand why the Henry... why the Henry went in. Another fairly unmaneuverable ship. Well, it is fast. It doesn't turn the greatest. And the Moskva is not known for its maneuverability. At least the Moskva is reversing. Whether it's the right place or not, he's doing what Moskva does. He's reversing. Now, my escape route, and I want to have an escape route prior to going in, is to just cut out through sea. Pretty much cut in front of the Moskva while he's reversing, and just go out to where if I get spotted, I've got an escape route. I've got islands that are going to hopefully protect me. The Henry pushes in. He, maybe he was trying to get that shimmy, and look at it. It cost him his life. He should realize, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I could have delayed, We're winning, guys. We have 2 caps. We really don't need B. Now, the Moskva pushed forward to take what I wanted to take as my escape route. So I'm just going to turn the other way. Why am I turning the other way? Because now these guys have a choice. Shoot me, shoot Moskva, which means they're going to have to turn their guns in a different direction to shoot at me. And if they continue to shoot at Moskva, that means I can get all of my guns to bear and just start damage farming these guys. I can use the Moskva, also who's probably the one spotting these guys, but I'm using the Moskva at this point to soak up some of the damage. Now, of course, it was extremely low in guys, but even if they decided to shoot at me, what I end up doing then is saving the Moskva, because these guys are taking shots at me, not him. So it's just a matter of who was going to take the damage, who they were going to shoot at, and unfortunately for our Moskva, it was him. Now, we still have 2 caps to their none. Nobody's been able to get Bravo. A is being contested, and these guys are trying to shoot me. I do believe I have the range module over AFT. At this point, it's a personal choice of, I don't have to waste a 4-point skill. I can get concealment and IFHE. And, I can get some other skills I would like instead of having to get AFT. So I just use the range mod because these turrets, they turn quick enough. Like, DD level fast enough, gearing level fast enough. Like, Like I said, this thing is in Atlanta. Now, unlike the Hindenburg game where I wasted so many of my freaking hydros, this is a good hydro. I'm pushing into B. I don't have very much of the cap that I won't be getting if this guy plays the typical destroyer. He's going to try to push up to the island, and if he pushes up to the island, I'm going to get him. I'm going to push up to the island to where if he's playing to the south, I will eventually get him off the cap. I'll have the island to protect me from his torpedoes, from enemies shooting at me as the Smolensk takes a crack in on me. This is what I mean, guys. Smoke doesn't last forever. For whatever reason, and it had to happen just at the right time, the gearing smoked as I come into hydro range, which means the smoke is useless. Now, I can turn full broadside. I will get spotted, but guess what? There's no way he's surviving. Oh, hydro's out. Now somebody says, oh, look, now I can go take over the gearing smoke. Well, why would I do that? All I've got to do is reverse and utilize this island to my advantage. Now, why do I prefer an island over, per se, smoke? Smoke just seems to make you complacent to an island. Maybe not so complacent. As the gearing gets absolutely butthurt that I killed him. Everyone bitches about the Smolensk being an OP ship, and you know it's doing its job. It's squishy. It's the squishy cruiser. But it can pump out a lot of DPM, just like I did to the Curvers, like 70k, just like I did to the gearing. Full health is 0. I believe somebody else did shoot at him, but you know what, hey. Now, this is what the difference, in my opinion, between average and good and great players. I put myself as a good player, just above average. You have to know what to shoot at. Most people in a Smolensk are just going to sit there and freaking damage farm battleships. They're not going to shoot at destroyers. Hey, guess what? If you kill the DDs, the battleships are going to be the ones to push up to let you push up to farm the battleships, which is why I will shoot at destroyers, which is why I pushed into the cap to get B to kill the gearing. Hey, keeping my BBs alive is going to keep me alive because battleships can delete everything, just like destroyers can pretty much one-shot everything. Destroyers do it through their torpedoes, battleships can do it through their guns. Now, why am I taking up disposition and slowing down when I have an active speed boost? I'm trying to get into a position to where, one, if the DD is going to spot me, he's going to be too close. All we need to do is defend. We don't need to push them. All we need to do is defend. I have the ship advantage. We have the cap advantage. Now, of course, I'm going to take some shots in on the YY, and you know what? While all that maneuvering was going on, I, typed something funny in chat, like, geez, everyone bitches about the Smolensk. Now, just once again, guys, pay attention to the health of this DD. Now, luckily, I'm not spotted. My aim is horrible. Usually with ships like this, it takes me about, 3 salvos to actually rein in on a destroyer. But somebody in chat is going to be 100% correct. This Montana is going to, the enemy Montana, is going to make what I will consider a game-changing mistake. He needs to go in and support his destroyer. His cruisers are south of A. Something needs to support the destroyer, with my last known position being at B, somewhere around B. You can see I'm at B just due to my shells coming out. I get spotted at B.
Our victory is in sight.
I delayed a couple seconds until I knew he was on cap to pop my hydro. Now, I remain spotted for a reason. Oh, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to let this guy think, oh, he's pulling around. He doesn't have an engine module, which I'm sure I do. Upgrade. Gonna stop, hit my speed boost, and reversed as the Montana is taking the long way around, leaving his poor DD high dry.
Our victory is in sight.
Now, I honestly do not know what this guy potentially could be torping because, you know, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's torping. But oh look, he's spotted. And he's just over 3/4 health. And just watch his health get depleted. Those Skolmens can do the exact same thing I am doing to destroyers, but once again, they like to sit at range and damage farm on battleships. And let's just say it because it's an awesome saying. Full health to 0 and a split second. Now, of course, if I had a piece of coal up my ass at this point, it probably would have came out of diamond. I'm trying to angle the crook, maybe get some bounces as I take a nasty hit, but not a bad enough to kill me. And here's the Skolmans, who sails around damage farming. That's what the ship does. It's what it excels at. It's what it can do. Is bitching around about battleships damage farming. I just think it's funny. Somebody else in chat does too. But once again, guys, it's not the ship. It's the captain. Good players recognize situations and what they need to shoot. I'm going to try to come around and on the Montana, this is my game plan to support this Montana this way. I want to set up a crossfire to where if they want to shoot me, they're not going to be shooting at the Montana. That's the thing is, you know, what makes those Unicum players so Unicum is they recognize the situation so much faster, get in good positions, and just, you know, just absolutely wreck things because they know what they need to do and get it done. Now, of course, I want to shoot at the Republic and potentially get a fire on him because he just took torpedoes, and there's a good chance he took a flood because he took a lot of freaking damage. Our Montana is doing this correct. This is a time and situation to bow reverse. Stop, reverse, bow tank. I'm coming around the other side. And this is what I mean. If they want to shoot me, they're not going to be shooting at the Montana. Now, my line of thinking is if the Montanas die, it's going to be an even trade point-wise. I need to get a fire on this guy, because obviously I'm spotted, and I need this guy to die. I know his DCP's down because of the torpedoes. Turn out, pray for the boss, bounce all that stuff, and now we're going to check out the post-battle results. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I do hope you do take something away from this. It's not the ship that's OP. It's the player. It's your decisions. It's your positioning. It's your map awareness. You know, somebody asked for a map strategy videos, and I can make all the map strategy videos, but if you have zero map awareness, you could throw all that strategy shit out the way. It just doesn't matter if you're not paying attention to the map and shooting at the correct targets at the right time. And that's most of the reason why I want to showcase Colbert, because everyone bitches the Smolensk's OP. It's fine. It does a lot of damage. It does its job. It's not a very good carry ship without support. It needs support. It is an awesome support vessel. It's an easier ship to play than a Colbert. But once again, it's not the ship, it's the captain. I do hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I do hope you take something away from this. Please remember to compliment good team play, good teamwork. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.